family. If you've been with this channel very long, you know that with me, healing happens in live time. And that's what's happening right now. I'm going to share with you a decision that I just came to, and it's a reversal, complete reversal of a decision I made not long ago. And so that's what I mean by healing happening in live time. I had no choice but to block several family members recently. It became pretty vicious pretty quickly. And so I was left with no choice but to close those doors. I spent several days in reflection and meditation. I consulted with a few of my spiritual advisors. And this morning, I made the decision to unblock the core family members. So not the extended family members who have played into this drama and helped spread the cancer, but the core family members who have been through multiple traumas. Some are in recovery, the relative early stages. Others are not. However, I made the decision to unblock them for a few reasons. And the point I'm making with you right now is that it wasn't an impulsive decision. So I took a break. I went no contact, right? And then I reflected and meditated and paused, and it's in the pause where the answers generally lie. And I did send a text this morning off to my granddaughter's father because I want everyone to be on the same page, and I don't know if he's capable of doing that, of passing the word on. It's my hope that he is. However, whatever happens, my decision stands, and I struggle. I really, really struggle. I think it's too late. It's too late for me to fix. I have no way of knowing if I'll get into a car accident tomorrow and be gone. In unblocking and giving access to my page, which contains literally thousands of photographs and memories, my core family members have access to that. And here's what's interesting. I think this is the point I'm trying to make. I had turned a corner where my daughter was concerned when her fourth marriage blew up after a short time, and the pattern started to be repeated of us connecting, and then it was inevitable because it had happened 3 times before that. She would toss me away. I knew that was going to happen. I'd done my recovery work. I knew that unless the foundation changes, the house is always going to fall. So that was the time that I set the boundary with my daughter, and it was torture for a mother, but my mind knew I was doing the right thing. As a parent, I had to set that lesson, that parameter. It is a lesson. I don't care how old our adult littles are. They're our kids, and she's misbehaving, something fierce. I mean, it's been going on for years. And secondly, when my granddaughter accused me of exploiting her son, something in me just, I don't know, not broke, that's not the right word, a door closed. I closed a door. It became apparent to me, it was crystal clear when she did that it was, the transformation was complete. She had now become her mother, and she was starting to repeat. Well, it had started a long time ago. I mean, one of the first times I remember is when she reached out that window and made a puking sound toward me, and she and her mom laughed and they sped off. That's not normal. As time has gone by, behaviors have been repeated like that, and cruelty has been viciously tossed my way by she and these others in the family who are beyond dysfunctional. And I don't know, I just closed the door, and it wasn't out of anger. I wish her well. I wish them all well. And that's what I told her father this morning in that text. I sent a text early this morning and said, I want you to know that I've unblocked everyone. I think I unblocked my granddaughter's right account, but she had so many fake ones that I had blocked. I don't know for sure. I said, I've unblocked you all because it's clear that for whatever reason, they have a need to come to my page. They've done this for years. Even though they say they don't want anything to do with me, they are constantly coming to my page using fake accounts. So the point was made to me, and it's a good one. Are you ready to just let that go? Are you ready to let them do that and take what they want without giving anything back? Are you ready to let them be cruel and just ignore it? And yeah, I am. I am now. My granddaughter, her accusation that I had exploited her son, that put me over the finish line. So that's the only point of this episode, really. And I only expect a few of you will watch it, and that's okay. I just needed to get it out this morning. One of the things I speak of on this channel a lot is authenticity and being open. And that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm being completely open. I am at peace. I mean, there is a sadness that goes with that. Of course there is. You know, my God, I spent months crying over my great-grandson that I have never been a part of, didn't get to be a part of, all because of this crazy dysfunction. But I'm here now. I'm at peace. Now, whether I'll stay here, it feels like I'm going to stay here. Maybe you can relate to this. Like you just know sometimes when you've arrived at this certain place of spiritual growth. So I told Larry in the conclusion of my text message, I wish you all well, and I mean that. I wish them all well. If me being out of their life makes their life better somehow, then so be it.